Keen and Mean, Simon, the thorn amongst the roses. Now, if you thought last week was going to be tough, this week we have cranked up the pressure. Tonight, the theme is divas. Each act is going to have to raise their game as they tackle songs by some of the biggest female voices on the planet. Tonight, people, we're talking Beyonce, we're talking Aretha, we're talking Christina, we're talking Leona, hanked up Leona, Tina Turner and Whitney. And Whitney, with good reason, because tomorrow night we have a massive X Factor exclusive. She is back. Whitney Houston, the Queen of the Divas, returns for her first British performance in a decade.
So we were just doing some vocal warm-ups there on the piano, and Whitney Houston and Clive Davis walked in. I've never felt like that in my life. I couldn't breathe. I don't think I breathed for about a minute. And then I sing a Whitney Houston song to her. That is what dreams are made of.
Just have fun with it and just let loose and be loose.
Don't be afraid to open it up either, you know what I'm saying? How will I know? You know what I'm saying? Just get to it, you know what I'm saying? Let it out. Open your mouth and just let that voice come out. It's in there.
Nothing's ever going to feel like that, ever again.
Hello? Hello?
When I went in to see Whitney, that's literally, I was like, oh my God, that's Whitney Houston.
You take the good along with the bad.
See Whitney sort of bobbing along to the song whilst I was singing was just incredible.
I think you did real well. You do dig deep. You do feel the tempo and the song.
And the part that Tina that made it so incredible, hey, 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 hey. But she sang, you know, with that feeling. Yeah, use the Tina thing. You can show her something.
She gave me some really good feedback, and so I just want to make sure that I use the advice they've given me and really put that into my performance tonight.
Hello, ladies.
We love Whitney. Whitney is the queen of pop.
I love the harmonies, because it's actually how I do it in my show.
Really?
Yeah.
I would urge you to get closer to each other.
You're very strong.
Thank you.
You really have a very sweet quality to your voice. Your voice is almost like an angel's.
3 really positive comments.
We were like, really?
When Whitney walked in, I couldn't believe I just dropped on the floor. I couldn't control myself.
If I thought I would wait for you. Oh, wow.
Whitney and Clive clapped for me.
I enjoyed that. That was absolutely, you're excellent.
In this
Excellent.
round, you're coming out fighting.
Oh.
I was nervous only with the read of that first line because you didn't give any signal that you would take control of that song.
If I don't know that first line, I could throw away the whole song. And that could be it. And I really can't afford to do that this week.
And you really...
Oh my God. To sing for Whitney Houston, man. Absolutely amazing.
We're just standing around the piano, and then in walks Whitney Houston with Clive Davis. I'm still lost for words to describe how I felt. It was just amazing.
Take your time. Don't be nervous.
I'll try.
Sing it from your heart, okay?
How I sang that song to her, I actually don't know. And I was singing the song that he produced and that she sang.
Absolutely beautiful.
He's feeling the lyrics.
Yes, he is.
And that's what I look for.
And just hold the note straight. And now I know.
I'm definitely going to take that advice from Whitney Houston. I mean, she knows what she's talking about.
He likes challenges, and I've given him a huge challenge. I've given him a Whitney Houston song nobody's ever heard of. It's from the new record, so I had to get permission for Daniel to perform it.
So, Daniel, you want to sing I Didn't Know My Own Strength, huh?
Which is your song.
It really means a lot to me that you do this well.
I was absolutely petrified. I love this song and I really don't want to let anyone down with it.
You're losing a little bit of the melody.
Yeah, I would suggest you go back and listen to that song and really know the melody and stick to it.
I just want to do her and Clive proud and just show that, you know, I can connect and make this song work.
Hello, Lloyd, how are you?
Really good, thanks. Meeting Whitney and Clive Davis was amazing.
You've got a great tone to your voice, don't you think?
You've got the challenge of making the listener feel that you're feeling it.
Yeah.
You've got to strike that raw nerve.
But if I'm singing like the greatest love of all, you know what I'm saying? I find myself standing still and getting into like, I believe the children are our future. You know what I'm saying? Taking your time with it, you know what I'm saying? Just stand still sometimes. It's all right.
I think that's great advice because I get to focus more on the song, and that's exactly what I got to do.
We love you guys. This week we turned 18 and we met the one and only Whitney Houston.
Happy birthday. How old are you?
18. I don't see us being 18. We don't even have a beard or anything. Whitney said that Britney's all about the dancing and not just the singing.
Bring it out. Dance. Do your thing.
And don't look at each other too much for that connection.
Seeing Britney Spears to her inspiration, Whitney Houston, was fantastic and we'll never forget it.
See you guys. Thanks.
It was amazing to meet Whitney and Clive Davis as well. This is what dreams are made of. When I first told Whitney that I was singing one Aretha Franklin, she was like, oh, big song.
Singing Aretha song. All I gotta tell you is, you gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah.
She is one of the greats.
That was scary.
I ain't gonna do you wrong while you're gone.
Finished the song and I thought I did it well.
My mother, she's on that record, so I know it so well. I can sing it in my sleep.
I was like, wow.
You are really talented. This song is very, very tough.
There was nobody like her, so nobody really can mess with Aretha. You know what I'm saying?
Whitney says, oh, you know, you've got to know what you're doing with this song.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll just need to go out there and show that I can do it justice.
Wanted to do. Hello.
Hello, Jamie.
How you doing? I will never forget the day that I met Whitney Houston. Just incredible. You are my favourite female singer of all time, and yeah, I think you're amazing.
Thank you.
Mr. Cool Guy, Jamie Afro, went completely out the window and was replaced by a quivering wreck.
If I had just one more day.
You have to think about what you're singing. Just feel the lyric, what it means to you.
The more intense you are, the more you're going to get from that lyric line.
When Whitney Houston advises you how to sing, you listen, you know.
No one ever tells us anything. So we just come to a hotel and we're like, oh, you're meeting Whitney Houston. I'm like, oh my gosh, I look like a tramp.
Yeah.
I don't know, not to pay me money.
Oh, don't worry, I didn't pay mine either. Very good. Use your arms. Just let it go, you know?
So that it seems that it's taken over you. And just get into it from the start, because this becomes a classic.
I think my biggest challenge is just to like really get into the song and like let it be me. Hopefully it'll be a bit easier without Whitney and Clive staring at me in the face.